Hello, I'm Chip Inspectorson with Deal Killers Home Inspection. We're here today to do a home inspection. You know, just a few short weeks ago, I was selling cell phones and looking through the pictures on yours while I acted like I was working on it. But now I learned you can go online for about 2 weeks and $595 and become a home inspector. So here I am, Chip Inspectorson with Deal Killers Home Inspection, and we're going to walk through this inspection. You know, I never thought I could be in charge of hundreds of thousands of dollars of deals, but I can kill them as quick as anybody. All right, so we're going to look underneath. We're going to start underneath the crawl space. I normally do that last because I get dirty, but since we're outside, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, Lord. Oh, jeez. I'm going to mark that as unaccessible. I ain't crawling in there. I don't get paid enough for that. I would recommend a qualified crawl space expert take a look in there. Now let's just take a look here at the exterior. Look up there, Mr. Cameraman. That gutter is falling down. You see that? Now, if I had a ladder, I'd climb up there, but I don't have one. I just finished my 3-week course a few months ago. We're going to mark that down I'd recommend that a qualified gutter man look at that. There might be some structural damage. Whatever we can say just to scare the stink out of the buyer, we're going to put that on here. All right, let's venture inside. Always like to test the steps. Make sure they're good. Look good. All right. We're going to go ahead and enter into the domicile. Now, I don't smell any mold or anything. Oh, first thing I notice here, looks like they got a new heat unit up. So let's, I got all kinds of cool gadgets. Uh-oh. Them numbers don't match up. I'm going to recommend a qualified HVAC man come in here and take a look at this, because with my device here and that number, they're not even close. Mine said something C, and that one says 61. Qualified HVAC, you're going to have to further evaluate that, because guess what? I'm not qualified for that. Okay then, let's venture back here. Let's see what else we got. Now, one of the most important things you want to look at in a home is the breaker box area. I tell you what, don't stick your metal flashlight inside of here. I did that on my first inspection, and boy, it looked like the 4th of July or something. Lord, hey, Seuss in the morning, what we got going on here? There's some yellow wires and some black. Lord, there's a whole piece missing. They didn't teach me anything about this on my 2-week online course. I'm going to recommend a qualified electrician come in and take a look at this mess, and I guarantee you that'll scare the home buyer. That's going to be scary for them. But you know, it's got to be done. All right, now let's take a look at some plumbing. I know there's a little bathroom back here. Let's take a look here. Now it looks like they're still under construction here. I like that because things are opened up and I kind of get a good look and really make stuff look bad. So, let's see here. Oh, wow. This is a nice little bathroom. Cameraman, can you fit in here? Looks like they got a nice toilet. Now, one thing I like to do is, yeah, it feels pretty good. Yeah. I don't see anything. That's the first thing I don't see a problem with. Now, let's see. Let's look in here. Let's take a look. I forgot how to turn my flashlight on. They didn't teach me that in that 2-week online course. There we go. Now, cameraman, can you see down in there? Look at that. Look how those lines cross. And then there's some kind of tumor or something there on the floor. You see that? That looks like new PEX plumbing. I seen that on the internet before I came out here. But that right there, I'm going to recommend a qualified plumber and maybe an oncologist take a look at that tumor thing, because I don't know what that is. They didn't teach me that on my 2-week online course. I did pay $595. So anyway. All right, then, let's see. I think that's about it. So I've made a lot of recommendations today. And, you know, in medicine, they call it defensive medicine, where if a patient comes in, you run a bunch of tests just to make sure you don't miss anything. And that's sort of what I do as a home inspector. Is I don't really know because I only took an online course. I don't know if I mentioned that or not for 2 weeks, and paid my $595. Somehow you become a certified home inspector after that. But I just write up stuff and try to kill some. Inform the home buyer what's going on. But just like the defensive medicine where they run a bunch of tests, I'm just going to recommend I love saying this. I would recommend a qualified blankety blank further evaluate. You know what that tells you? I'm not qualified. Anyway, for Deal Killers Home Inspection, I'm Chip Inspectorson, and thank you for watching my video.